Ethan had always trusted his wife, Claire. They had been married for 10 years, built a life together, and even dreamed of starting a family soon. But lately something felt off. Claire was distant, glued to her phone, always working late. One evening, Ethan decided to surprise her at the office with dinner. But when he arrived, her desk was empty. Her co-workers said she had left hours ago. A pit formed in his stomach. That night, Claire came home, smelling of perfume that wasn't hers. Ethan didn't say a word. Instead, he started paying attention, checking phone records, tracking little inconsistencies. And then one day, he followed her. She walked into a quiet little hotel on the other side of town. He waited outside for nearly an hour before she finally emerged, laughing, her hand brushing against a man Ethan had never seen before. His world shattered. But Ethan wasn't the type to lash out. He planned. That night, he set the table for two, lit candles, and poured Claire a glass of wine. When she walked in, she looked surprised but smiled. "This is nice," she said, taking a sip. Ethan smiled back, but it didn't reach his eyes. "I just wanted to have one last special night before things change." Claire frowned. "Change?" Ethan leaned forward. "I know, Claire." Her face paled. "Know what?" "The hotel. The man." He let the words hang. Claire's glass shook in her hand. "Ethan, I can explain." He cut her off with a quiet laugh. "No need. I just hope he was worth it." Claire opened her mouth, but before she could speak, Ethan slid a manila envelope across the table. Inside were divorce papers. Evidence. A note that simply read, "You chose this." Tears welled in her eyes, but Ethan stood up, kissed her forehead one last time, and walked out the door, without looking back.